Hello and welcome to Workshop Studios. Today's project is right there, if I can get my finger pointing the right way. There. It's a pathway and it has been there before, sort of, but it needs cleaning up. So let's do that real quick. So there's a pathway, zooming in a little here. There's some stones left here, but it has become overgrown and kind of nasty looking. I've got a bunch of leftover stones that I sort of thought maybe I'll use them. They're all over here. So I don't think this project will take very long, but just as a heads up, I'm going to probably take the pathway move it over a little and go around here, and then I'll go up this way. Right now the pathway wants to go over there, but I think I'll take it here because it'll go between this Japanese maple here and the camellia bushes. So that means I got to dig out those things over there. I'll do a time lapse on it so you can see this in not real time, in fast time, and watch the transformation. All right, well, I didn't bore you with all the digging, but I've got a path kind of carved out here and moved some of the stones out of the way. Had to dig up a lot of this plant down here, which I'm pretty sure is called liriope, this one, and just sort of put it all along here and bits of it over there. So that might look nice over there, so I'll transplant it over there. But yeah, so look at it from this side too. So the path will kind of curve around like that a little bit. And I think we should have plenty of stones for this one. All right, well, quick update, and then I'll do some time lapse for you. But been getting these out. These are called lamb's ears. Very nice plants, but they tend to spread a lot. So getting it level from here to there, and then I can start to gauge the height of each rise, if you might, on each stone all the way up. And getting roots out of the way, but it wasn't too bad. So we'll continue on, get the puzzle going, and you get to see the final results here in just a second. All right, so there's the pathway kind of laid out. I was trying to decide whether to cut these steps in, meaning to flatten them out this way, or just leave them at the slope, because it's a pretty gentle slope. And I'm thinking I might just leave them at the slope for now and see how that does. So the next step is to put these plants along the edge. They're reasonably flat, the stones. I mean, they're fairly level, and they aren't wobbling as I walk on them too badly. But I think I'm going to go ahead and fill in next to it with these plants. You can see some of them. Oops. You can see some of them up here, right there, and then here's another one here. These are called liriope. So I'm going to try to put some plantings along either side, see how that looks. So this is where I'm getting all these individual clumps, if you might, for going along the border here. So I'll keep digging up a fair number of these. I'll leave this one along the edge here, but a fairly thin strip, and I'll take the rest of these out, and then I'll continue to add them to the border. right, a little easier to see over here. This bunch is the edge up here. This is the ones we just dug up. And we'll continue to put the border along here and then add some down below. Okay, so there's the border, pretty well complete along each side, and these are wonderful little plants for a border. It's called liriope. They don't get too much bigger than this. This is actually a pretty big clump right here, but they do a nice job of I don't know, making a border. I'll show you some out front that are variegated ones. So this is the same thing in here, variegated liriope. And we've just made it into this kind of V shape, and then it comes down to a border around out front. So, and they grow pretty densely, so they're kind of keeping the weeds out. And they give a border to plants behind them that are a little higher like that. And they have a pretty little bloom on them. Not super showy, but you know, it's very pretty. When you get down close, you can see it's got a little purple bloom all over it. The ones that we're working on up there, I think, have a white bloom on them. So we'll see how that does. All right, so here's our pathway, but I was going to point out something that maybe you other gardeners notice. I think we're in the business of rock farming every once in a while. Here's a collection of rocks here. Not a rock, that's a cantaloupe. Volunteer cantaloupe farming. But I'm trying to figure out what to do with all these because they keep piling up and they just get covered up and then we trip over them. So I am thinking of something over here where maybe line the pathway or come over here and make a little bit, because this is pretty slopey right here, make a little bit of a rock wall that can have some nice plants in front of it. I don't know. We'll do some artistic rendering here and see if we can come up with something. And by the way, those are the big rocks. Here's just a short collection of the little rocks. They come out all over the place. So this is maybe that's where the name came from, Little Rock. All right, well, the next phase is to sort out these stones. Some of them are still sticking up off the ground and need to be buried down. These come up the hill and I'm standing on, but these guys, I think I need to bury them just a little bit, and I'm gonna move a couple of stones around to fill blank spots like this. And then we've decided that along this border here, on the other side of these liriopes, we're going to put a plant called coreopsis. And that's this plant, which has a pretty little bloom to it when it's in its blooming mode. We think it'll make a nice border. This is already over there, and those two together do a nice job, kind of a dark green with a nice bright lime green. So we're going to try that as a border along there too. All right, so jumped forward a little bit here, but you can see that we've gone ahead and done the plantings. This is the coreopsis here, kind of a triangle of it going up there, and had dug down this soil very deeply so that it's kind of loosened up the whole area. You can see a little bit over there where it's still loose soil. The steps are all pretty much buried in. Moved a little bit more of this creeping jenny and ferns over here. Put a little rock border along the edge here. And now what we're going to do is let the water run out here for a while, let everything settle in, and then and wash the steps off. And then we'll see what it looks like tomorrow, or maybe later this afternoon. All right, so there's a bunch of the brown mulch spread around. Get that sorted out. I like to let it dry for a day or two, and makes it easier to move around and get it right. So I'll show you the next step. Okay, I think that'll do it for now. It looks like we've got most of the area taken care of. We've got a few little things to do. Got to spread a couple of piles of the mulch around, and we're going to work on this area back here along the fence. But this is a good stopping point for this video, and hope you liked it. And good luck with your yard projects, and we'll catch you on the next video. Bye!